Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on last year's national champions, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build for the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep down the left side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. It's an option look. They picked up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Breaks into the clear. Good enough for first down yardage.
Nice job here by this back picking up the first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Garner and Michael James, throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick grab. Oh, he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And here's the handoff. Finds room at the 30. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Makes a quick catch.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
That completion makes it 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
1st and goal. A great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Toss play to the outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Snags it with throw. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. It's a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Ducks. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Bringing the pressure. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Tries the right with a quick throw. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to 29.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They always seem to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody on the outside who can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made quickly at the 11 with the offense in the red zone now. Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Now they call a run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He lets it rip. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The back's got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The short completion to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Using his legs, it's Davison.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. And the same runner's got it again. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down here for this offense. They'll hand it off. They test the middle but get stuck. That one goes nowhere. Now it's 2nd down here. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Can he get there on the ground? And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made after a solid game to spot the ball to 31. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. second timeout to talk strategy. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made on the out route. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on your football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. This time, a completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Receiver makes the grab. That moves the football to the 27 and a 1st down. 1st and 10 play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And there's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So 2nd and 7, a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Trying to find some room. It's Davison. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And on the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. They get the completion. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. First down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert.
Who's in the clear? Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Locates the tight end, is complete. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. He'll throw it now. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? As the first down is still going. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And in first down, they go right back to him. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Good misdirection play right here. A lot of coordinators around the country like to throw that play in there just to kind of keep the defense guessing.
They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. after that running play. Trying to convert with a sweep. And he'll just follow his center to pick up the first down yardage.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment of third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Keeping it on the ground here. Stop right there at the line. No gain. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass tip to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. A great play by the defender getting a handoff.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. They're going to run it. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. Line up on either side of the quarterback. Looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Fights through a tackle. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Davison. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job at dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So it's 4th down and 2. They could make a 1st down without scoring. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Ducks! So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's that defense shifting again. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
Clock running in the final minute here of the 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. And they'll run it with the draw play. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. And he was not going to squander this chance.
That's one more play here in the quarter. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. This playoff game deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the single back takes the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out of the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing him down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looks toward the sideline and finds the running back. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Wow, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
1st and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll begin with a quick throw to the left. It gets into space at the 50. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver. 2nd down play coming up. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Dumps it down in the back. Caught. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. And that run produces a decent gain. Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Catch is made down the middle. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
He does his job with the PAT, and this ballgame is tied here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They'll run it here. Breaks a tackle. He's got room. And here he goes. At the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Ducks. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The chance to advance in the playoff comes down to this. Offense needing a touchdown here late in the game. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
It comes down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
Let me tell you something, Chris. That is a great play by that defender. You're talking about one of the elite receivers with incredible speed, with space. He's got room to shake and get free and pick up more yards, but a great tackle in the open field right there to prevent it.
Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial fourth down play. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Throws it to the right. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Comes down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time, incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Looking to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs it. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down quickly, a short and pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Inside deals now from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Third down play here out of the shotgun. Caught quickly. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The offense threatening. Close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun looking for a receiver. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Now you've got a big decision. What a great touchdown. But think about it. If you kick the extra point, you tie the game up, probably go to overtime. Or if you roll the dice and go for two and potentially win the game.
Pressure moment for this kicker here. Can he force overtime? And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Make some adjustments. Now here's the toss play. He finds some space. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. The timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Important second down play coming up. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. It's second down. And now the running back's got it again. Spinning out of the tackle. Second after their defense cannot stop them short of the mark. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, this becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite. See if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And now the handoff. A change of direction. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Trying to run, it's Davison. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice 1st down.
1st and goal, will try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Now the offense will spend the timeout here. No room for mental errors here in overtime. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Here we go. Biggest play so far. Can the defense get a stop on 3rd and goal here in OT? And now the defense will spend the timeout to talk strategy here before this crucial play coming up. So here we go. Biggest play of the game. Can the offense punch it in on 3rd and goal in OT? 3rd and goal. Try to make it on the ground. Touchdown, Oregon. They jump on top in OT. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Wait, first 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And the point after is good. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Pass rush closing in.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Second down, we're going to throw it. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
It's 3rd and a mile. Dropping back to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
So here we have a challenging 4th down play with the game on the line. Defense gets a stop, and it's game over. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield